Today on the channel, we take a step into the paranormal with G.I. Joe Classified Night Creeper Dire Tech Edition Walmart exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Classified series unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Walmart exclusive, Night Creeper Dire Tech Edition. But of course, for all your Night Creeper Walmart exclusive needs, probably better hit up Walmart. But for everything else under the sun G.I. Joe related, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we'll do some comparisons later on in this video with the rest of the Dire Tech, which I guess is a new sub-team that is basically exclusive to Walmart outside of Crystal Ball, of course. But an interesting sub-series here. Not going to be for everybody. Obviously, it is a repaint, so not everybody's going to want to dive into this one. But if you're a completionist, you love the dark side of the dark arts of Cobra, you probably got to pick this one up. I did pick two up so I can display both heads on these. I guess I'm building that shelf out. And I should mention this was a Walmart exclusive. I missed the pre-order on this one, sold out really quick. I was in one of them no good meetings. Those meetings get in the way of pre-orders a lot. I missed out on it. Didn't go back. And then over the weekend as I'm filming this, went back in stock. And what do you know? The next day, literally the next day on my doorstep. So maybe I shouldn't get too worked up about missing out on this one. Same thing with the Duke. I just recently found that America 250 Duke, which we reviewed on the channel. I just saw a couple of those in my area in the clearance aisle. So who knows what's going on? Walmart's going to Walmart. You just never know what you're going to get yourself into. And today, Todd McFarlane, I had my Street Fighter Blanca Ultimate Warrior version 2 canceled by Walmart. So really playing all the hits over there at Walmart, I guess. But we're going to play all the hits with this guy here. Going to run through his paces here. The old Night Creeper, a favorite of many once upon a time. I had him kind of in the Ninja Force when I was a little kid, the original version, of course, and we'll bring him out in a little bit. But I always thought of him as Ninja, and then he was in the Deke episodes. Todd McFarlane, you know a thing or two about the Deke, that's for sure. You're always hunting for that Deke, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to find sometimes. It might be on YouTube, though. Tubi, maybe. It could be on there. But good luck trying to find your Deke and any other Deke you need, Todd, over there on the couch. But looking good in the Dire Tech here. Of course, Dire Tech, I guess, paranormal tech, I guess. Crystal Ball's the ringleader of it, we'll call it. Like I said, we'll compare it in a little bit. Number 202 on the sides. How about that? QR code, that's not for me. And then on the back, got a little glamour shot there, a little jibber jabber down low. Doesn't really say anything for us, but it's interesting. It looks like it comes with that Crystal Ball head. See you later, Spider-Man style. Goodbye. And there it is. See you later. Shuffle. Goodbye. Plastic prison. I mean, you could say this is Crystal Ball in a different suit, couldn't you? Because it's the same hat or helmet, head, whatever you want to call it, we got with Crystal Ball once upon a time. So a lot of reuse here. That's the name of the game. That's the way they do it for these Walmarts and stuff. It's not something, you can't put the original Night Creeper as a Walmart exclusive. I guess you could. I don't know if it would go very well for you. But it's better to do this repaint. It makes Walmart happy. We know the whole rules of the game. One of these days, I might do a video on some of this kind of stuff. Get your questions in there. Why do they do these things at retail? See you later. Goodbye. And I can tell you, at least from my day-to-day job working with the Walmarts, Targets, and all points in between, I know a little bit of how the sauce is made, let me tell you. But we're going to dive into this one here. The Night Creeper, looking extra creepy is what he looks like to me. He does got his patented crossbow. Always thought this was one of the coolest weapons ever. But man, this one is very gummy, a lot gummier. I thought it would be harder plastic. And Todd, how do you prefer it? Hard. Todd likes it hard, of course. It makes a lot of sense. But you do got, of course, all gray color here. Black, I believe, in the past. Got the arrows in there. Just a lethal weapon, if you ask me. Looking very nice. Like a young Danny Glover, once upon a time. Or Mel Gibson. Sure, Todd, why not? You do got a little knife action here. You got two little knives with the hook on it. You got the translucent green plastic. Extra spooky, extra paranormal. Got that going on, looking very good. Then you got his patented swords here. Always looking crazy on these swords, but they are on brand for a Night Creeper. Translucent plastic once again. Gray on the handles. We've seen them before, but have we seen them in translucent plastic? I think not. I think not. We do get the backpack action. You got some sculpted in bow and arrows going on in there, or arrows more like it. You got the little rope at the top sculpted in there, all in gray, plugs into the back G.I. Joe style. And I believe you can plug this into the back. Yeah, I thought so. So you can plug that into his back there. Always love that we can store everything on almost all the classified figures. No extra hands with this one, so you don't have to worry about that. So honestly, everything could be here. I guess the extra head. The extra head, Todd. It'll always get you. That is the extra piece here. But diving into the head sculpts, how about? We got that, I guess it's crystal ball head to me here. Kind of like an octopus in the face with red demon eyes. Dangerous, big old goat horns on the top. Looking like something straight out of your nightmare fuel. I wonder if Lowlife runs across these in his bad dreams. Could be. You never know. But looks good. But like I said, we've seen this before. You could almost pretend this is Crystal Ball in his different gear if you wanted to. But you do got options. You do got the Night Creeper leader, I believe. And it was weird to me as a kid playing with the Joes. Now, the Deke wasn't available in my area. And it's good. I didn't want any Deke. Todd, I know you wanted all the Deke. I didn't want the Deke. I didn't. I wasn't here for the Deke. I was here for fish and other things, but I wasn't here for the Deke, that's for sure. So I didn't get to see the Deke years like many years later till the DVD set was released. I finally got to go back. I did see Operation Dragonfly. I take that back. That was a special in my area on like the Fox affiliate, but they didn't carry the regular Deke series. But the Night Creeper leader was in that series. But as a kid playing, I didn't know. You had to create your own battles, create your own thing. And to me, there was multiples of these guys. He was no different than like a Viper or something like that. But in the Deke, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've hunted for the Deke. I don't do it on the daily like you, Todd. This guy was just a one-off guy, and he actually kind of was in a lot of episodes, if I remember correctly. So always interested to see that. But you do got the visor, you got the hood over the top, you got the helmet on the top as well. Got kind of the ninja ski mask, where you do see the outline of the nose and the mouth there. A dangerous individual. But like I said, a bit of a 2-in-1 figure. So you got two heads, you're ready to go. But now diving into the rest of the guy here, you do got the armor there. Looking like a young Gary Carter. Of course, Expos years Gary Carter. He's got that chest protector on there. Shout out to Gary Carter, one of the all-timers. Expos legend, New York Mets legend. You're exactly right, Todd McFarlane. A legend among men, of course, especially behind the pound, of course. But looking good on the shoulder pads. Got a little insignia action there, looking nice. One thing that I really like on this one a whole lot is the translucent arms. That is a cool feature. Even a little bit of like scale, kind of like Cobra Commander might have on it. So that's a very interesting twist there. Black gloves, gripping hands on both sides here. He does got a little utility belt. It looks like we can store all kinds of stuff. You can store his knives on there. Those little side knives can store. So nice to be able to store everything in there. Black pants and a black shirt. He's ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll. He's got those black ninja slippers down low. And then once again, we get some shin guards right here. And these, once again, Gary Carter edition. But these are the ones he wore in the Mets. So leads me to believe, of course, I'm like an investigative journalist. You guys know that. You've seen some of my Peabody Award-winning Power Town coverage. I even got a Pulitzer a couple of years ago. It's a wild thing when you start getting awards for just reporting the news each and every Saturday. But the Night Creeper, apparently a huge Gary Carter fan, that he takes some from his Expos years, some from his Mets years. You put it all together and you got paranormal. And I think I'll have to do a little bit more research, fact check it if you want, Todd. I think we got to investigate, but I think by putting those two powers combined, he can use his paranormal magic and he can contact one Gary Carter, who has since passed on, as we do know. He can contact him behind the grave. I believe that is the thing beyond the grave there. Who knows? Now, articulation on this guy, butterfly shoulders, looking pretty good. Feeling pretty good too, in all honesty. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless, translucent arms, hands back and forth, side to side, head removable, back forth, side to side. You got the dumbbell joint up there in the upper, and you got the traditional waist. No ab crunch on this guy, but he's got all kinds of movement. Drop down hips, leg goes out perfectly there. Drop down hips, of course. Leg goes up for the big boot, thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees, playing all the hits. Ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. Got all the hits being played. Yes, there's no toe articulation. It's not the end of the world, Todd McFarlane. Not the end of the world. He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? The D.I.R.E tech rolls on here with a Night Creeper. Be very interesting where this goes. We got another Walmart con around San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not sure. I guess we're right in the middle of Yojo June right now as I'm filming this. So maybe they'll announce some more members of this team, maybe some more repaints for Walmart. Wouldn't be shocked in all honesty. We'll see. I think there's rumors of some Night Force possibly. Is that who the D.I.R.E tech faces? Are they squaring off with Night Force? Not exactly sure, but we'll figure it all out eventually here on the channel. But we got some comparisons to do, as we know. We got the Night Creepers, and I bought 2 of the last one so I could display both heads. Of course, 2 heads better than 1, but we didn't get this second head with this one. Would have been a nice touch since it was all reuse anyways, if we could have got this one just to choose our own head adventure. Unfortunately, not the case. Didn't get the opportunity. But we do got Crystal Ball. Is there any differences between these heads? It does not look to be any difference. I wish we could have had something different. Maybe no horns or more horns or different horns would have been kind of fun. But for me, Crystal Ball is the leader of this team. That's how I'm doing it in my brain. And then I got a couple of these guys as well along the way. So got a little Nightmare Squad, and then you got the old Nightmare Wolf. The army is branching out, and it's getting extra paranormal is what we're doing here. And Crystal Ball is leading the way. He's going to hypnotize you like a young Stephen King. I just watched Maximum Overdrive the other day. You know, can you believe I've never seen that movie? A lot of people said it was terrible, so I think that kept me away from it. I actually enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I didn't know Emilio Estevez was in it. I didn't know Lisa Simpson, Yeardley Smith, is that her name? Yeardley something. I didn't realize she was in it. So the more you know, folks, the more you know. I finally got around to it. I don't know why, but I did. So shout out to Maximum Overdrive. Shout out to Stephen King. Shout out to Crystal Ball. Old Dick King, of course. But there it is. That is the D.I.R.E tech. That is the Night Creeper Walmart exclusive. Any thoughts from you guys on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game? Gotta have it game. I'm getting 2 for my collection game. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Check out Patreon. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, Kyle Peterson Show. Available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for a little D.I.R.E tech, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
There's some strange shit going on in this house, and I know damn well it is.
Todd, how you coming finding the Deke over there?